I'm David. This is Aspen.
Hello.
And we started our podcast today. So,
Today. What's
welcome
today?
to today's Wednesday. We're going to tell you guys a little bit about our Costa Rica trip since we got here. And I think you should start with the story. The first one is the Airbnb.
Okay, I'm gonna start with this fuck ass Airbnb.
Yeah.
First of all, there's plugs behind us right here.
Yeah.
They
The
don't
sockets.
they don't work.
Uh-huh.
The bed that we're sitting on broken. Like bad. Like super fucking broken.
Yeah. I think it's the springs in the bed.
No, it's the foot on the bottom.
Uh-huh.
It's broke off and the wood is attached to it still.
Oh, so they kind of like Mickey Mouse it?
No, it's a wood frame
Yeah.
and then there's the foot that holds it up.
Yeah.
The foot and the wood that's on top of the foot broke off.
No way.
Yeah, so the whole bed is like lopsided.
Why don't we just put it on the ground?
I tried, it doesn't work
Oh.
cuz the wood is broken with it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So super broken. And
That's the least of your concerns, by the way. Like we can definitely sleep at night, right?
it's a big bed, yeah, so at least we can like figure it out.
Yeah, it's a California king, I would say.
It's just a regular king.
Yeah.
But what else? We found a cockroach under the kitchen sink. A big ass cockroach too. Like it was huge.
Name the time frames though, so people can know. You know.
The time frames? I
Yeah.
don't know the time frames.
So basically, I'll tell you. So the first night that we get here, right? We try using the sockets, which are like on each side of the bed, right? None of them work. First of all.
The one across from the bed too, on the little bar there, doesn't work.
Yeah, and then we go to sleep, and we didn't think any of it, right? Or did you find out the first night?
I knew, because you walk in and you can see it, and I'm like, what the fuck? I paid $800 for a broken ass fucking bed, and it's not even like a little bit. Like you feel like you're falling off the bed when you lay down. Like it's super broken. It's bad.
Yeah, I wish I can show you, but if I can show you, it's like literally this is the bed, right? It's flat. The fucking bed is like this. It's like a fucking cup of soup.
Bruh. Literally, it's just like woo.
But it's only on one side, so I guess that's a positive because then you get to sleep closer to me.
I mean, I was gonna do it anyways, but I would appreciate it if I wasn't falling over on the bed.
Yeah, literally. So since we always pick a side, I'm gonna be sleeping on the good side, and Aspen's gonna be sleeping on the fucking soup of a bed that she has.
I'm also sleeping on the good side.
Okay, and then the second time was the following day was like a Tuesday. So Tuesday basically comes around, and at night Aspen's like, Yummy. She nicknamed me Yummy, and she was like, Yummy, come over here, come kill this bug. I go over. It's not a bug. It's a fucking cockroach. The most disgusting fucking thing ever.
And it's big. It's like this big.
No, not even. It's like the size of this fucking lipstick. Like it's fucking huge. Like the size of this. Look, it's insanely big. So then, I wasn't laughing because when I got there, like it was so big. Like
I thought I was gonna kill a little spider, and it's a big ass cockroach.
yeah, because you said it was a bug. It's fucking
Cockroaches are bugs.
okay, but when you say bug, you picture something tiny, right? Right, chat. Put it down on the comments. Anyways, and then after that, what is it?
The cleaning lady.
No, mention the coffee machine.
Oh my god. Here. The fucking coffee machine. Okay.
So we went to the supermarket. I'm in between two things. I'm like instant coffee or like coffee for the coffee maker because I saw a coffee maker on the kitchen counter. By the way, we have a kitchen in this Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
And then I tell Aspen the day after we go, shopping, I'm like, hey, can you please make me a coffee? Like, I really want a coffee because I bought some fucking milk that I want to use on the coffee, right?
Yeah. So I go, and I'm like, first of all, I didn't want to make the coffee. I was like, oh, I was tired. So, but I go anyways. I'm gonna make it. I open the coffee machine. I plug it in, and it starts heating up. Right, like it starts blowing the steam or whatever. There's no water, but it starts like heating up. And I look inside to see like the coffee filter or whatever. The whole coffee thing is like dirty. Like they cleaned it, but not really. You know, like they just wiped it or whatever. It has like oh my god, it's so nasty. And when it starts blowing that hot fucking air, when I tell you the smell, oh my god, it smelled like fucking death. Like they have never cleaned that shit for real.
It smelled like your ex-boyfriend's booty crumbs.
No, literally. I'm like, yeah, this is not gonna work. Like, it smells so bad that I wasn't even like, let me clean it and we can use it. It's like, don't like throw it away.
Okay, and something about me at least is I'm very frugal. So if I buy something, I want to use it already. And guess what I have in my fucking hand right now? Just guess. Tell him.
He's drinking the milk for his coffee
I'm just drinking the fucking milk
because he can't have the coffee, just the milk. It's fucking vanilla milk.
It's not even vanilla. It's like vanilla banana or some shit like that.
Really?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
drinking this nasty ass milk because
You know it's good. You like it. I saw you
yeah.
drinking it out of the carton earlier. Before you went to dinner.
Yeah, I'm just talking shit. I like that.
But yeah. So there's a lot of stuff wrong with this Airbnb.
Okay, so we cover the cleaning lady. Do the cleaning lady.
You talk about the cleaning lady, because
Okay, so Aspen's very shy and she likes her privacy a lot. Like she recharges, in her privacy. So this Airbnb, in my opinion, should be that, right? Like a private Airbnb. So I think it was on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Tuesday, which was what, yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
We basically come home and there's this like light skinned black girl like fucking cleaning our apartment. She didn't say good morning. She didn't say anything to us. She was just like there, right?
Yeah.
I think we have gotten out for like a walk so we can like explore the town.
We went to eat breakfast and we came back and she was in here and she didn't say anything.
Oh, that's right. We went to eat breakfast. Oh, that's another story in itself. But we came back. We were basically in here with the cleaning lady, and I look at Aspen like, "What the fuck?" Like, I just give her the eyes, Isn't this in an Airbnb, not a fucking hotel?
But the thing is, we booked an Airbnb, but it's like there's a hotel in the same lot. Like the people who own this Airbnb own the hotel.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that they have a cleaning lady, but they didn't say like, "Oh, the cleaners come at this time" or whatever. Like.
Yeah, and I think it is. I have nothing against Spanish people, but I think it's owned by a Spaniard, and this guy has little to no fucking like customer service. Like we were sitting there in the breakfast, right? The guy approaches me first of all in a very defensive way and was like, "Oh, well, it's normal to have cockroaches around here because it's the jungle." And I'm like, "Bro, like, no, it's not. Like, the only reason why I told you is so you can fumigate it when we're out, so the next person doesn't deal with the cockroach issue." So when we come back from the fucking breakfast, the lady's in here and she has like the worst attitude ever. And I'm like, damn, dude, like these people have no customer service, like fucking, ethics, I guess. I was just so fucking out of it. I wasn't even like mad about it. That caught me off by surprise, to be honest, because I don't really care. We're not gonna be here all day, every day. What do you think about that? What do you think about the cleaning lady just invading your privacy without no messages?
Yeah, I don't care that much because we did need it cleaned. We needed new towels and stuff, but it was odd the way it happened.
Yeah, and I think so far we have been trying to, I don't know, like experience Costa Rica, but it's a little harder when it comes down to the pricing because I didn't realize how fucking expensive Costa Rica really is. It's like U.S. prices plus add another $4 to whatever the US price is, right?
For most of the stuff, it's more expensive. Yeah.
Like two or $4, and I think it's the lack of transportation. Maybe I don't know. Like their logistics sucks. Maybe I don't know. But it's very beautiful, extremely fucking beautiful. Jumping off topic, which is not on the list. When we went over to La Fortuna, which they have like a bunch of like freebies. Like we went to like a hot water springs, and if you want to go visit the volcanoes, like $20, which we didn't go. But the whole ride over there, I think it was so beautiful. And the closest things to the states, from my experience, would be like North Carolina. I don't know if you ever been there. It's literally just fucking green, green upon green on green, green, and then the winding roads. There's a lot of winding roads, and you're just in the moment. I feel like. What do you think about the cost?
Well, you're the one who's been paying for all the food, so.
Yeah, I've been paying for it, so I've been feeling it, but it's just insane how like this little tiny country is like exploiting the most that they can out of every single product.
Tell them about the fruit we got on our drive to.
Oh, the one that we stopped by at first, or on the way there?
All the fruit that we got.
Okay, so the first night that we get here, we were like just aloof, It's like so much traveling, so many hours, and then I had just gotten off of work, right? Did I even rest that day?
We left on Sunday. You didn't work.
Oh yeah, we left on Sunday. Anyways, I was out of it. Long story short, we got to the airport. We leased out a vehicle. We got this manual jeepney, which we're gonna talk about a later time. And I decided to invite Aspen to Denny's. I was like, "Hey, let's go out and eat because I don't know if they're gonna take my dollars. I had cash on me, like at your local, supermarket or gas station." Because the guy that I rented out the car from, he was like, "Yeah, they're not gonna take your dollars." So I'm already freaking out, right? And this panic got me into like a hunger type of vibe. I don't know if that happened to you before.
I don't know. I guess.
When you're like so stressed out, you're just hungry sometimes. So I was tired, hungry, and just a little panicky because of what this guy told me. Because I brought like $500 in fucking cash. I thought I was doing something good.
In U.S. dollars.
In U.S. dollars, yeah, 500 U.S. dollars. So we go in this Denny's, right? And then I look at the pricing, and I'm like, what the fuck? These are high. And then Aspen's like, hey, I want steak. And I'm like, hey, like, maybe you want to rethink that because the steak is $39.
For a steak at Denny's. Not you're gonna touch it with my lip gloss. You're all up in my business. It's $40 for a steak at Denny's?
Yeah.
That's not even like that's like how much you're gonna pay at a steakhouse. So
You're not, yeah.
Why the fuck am I gonna pay that at Denny's?
No, it's not even like a clean cut, It's like a fucking carne asada, right? It's like a piece of carne asada for $39. I don't know what the size were, but it was not worth it.
Stop touching the fluff because it's gonna make sounds.
This?
Yeah, like hold it still.
Right here?
Messing with it, yeah.
I'm older. Is that better? Okay, yeah, so we go to Denny's, $39. I'm like, nah, like pick something else. I'm paying, but something more affordable.
Even I thought, I was like, that's unreasonable. I don't want to eat it if it costs that much.
Yeah. And then I don't know what I got, but I think you remember the whole story. You say it.
So he ordered a chicken bacon ranch sandwich, right? It's just like literally a sandwich. It's bread and chicken, bacon, lettuce, tomato, like very basic.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And it costed what, $25?
It was a fucking cheese sandwich. That's what it was.
Basically. For
like a little bit of chicken
for almost $30.
Nah, it wasn't that much. It was like $28, right?
That's almost 30.
Yeah, that's almost 30, right? Yeah.
Right. So that's what he got. Whatever. It was okay.
Yeah.
Like it's a sandwich, I ordered.
Tell them what you ordered initially.
Strawberry stuffed French toast.
Yeah.
right? So it's like strawberries on top, it has cream cheese in the middle, whatever. And it comes with like bacon, whatever. When I ordered it, it says it comes with eggs and bacon or sausage,
Yeah.
right? And then the lady's like, "Oh, it doesn't come with hash browns. Is that okay?" I'm like, yeah, it's fine. And then I tell her because she didn't ask me, so I told her I'm like, I want sausage, not bacon. She's like, "Oh, it comes with both." I'm like, okay, I guess. She comes back
20 minutes
20
later.
minutes later.
20 minutes
20
later.
minutes
Mind
later.
you, we ordered, right? So we articulated what we wanted to this lady. And then 20 minutes later, she decided to come back for the following.
After our food should have probably been ready at this point.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
She comes back and says, "Hey, we don't have it. Do you, do you want something else?" 20 minutes.
And that just sets the time for the rest of the fucking stories, to be honest. That just sets the time for how they work in here. Like in Costa Rica.
Yeah, so then I ordered some boneless wings instead. And they were poo poo.
Yeah.
Just regular boneless buffalo wings. The buffalo sauce was nasty. The ranch sauce on the side, nasty.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just stupid.
I just want to highlight that both of the plates was like $55. And I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't even tip. Because it was so fucking expensive, I did not tip. I felt guilty afterwards, but the service was shit. The food was shit. I'm not gonna lie. And them slapping on the logo Denny's didn't make any sense because I've never eaten shit food at Denny's like that.
No, yeah, it was bad. Like
It was,
Denny's isn't necessarily good food.
yeah.
And I went there and I was like, what the fuck is this?
But Denny's is the type of food that you have with your family, so people go there for a reason, right? Like it's not good nor bad, but you go there just, to eat something and expect, mid food. This shit was terrible. Terrible ass food. Do not come to Costa Rica and ever sit at the Denny's closest to the airport because you're gonna have bad everything, to be honest. And for some odd reason, I don't know if you noticed, it was packed.
It was kind of busy, yeah, because it was late at night too. It was like 11 p.m. And there was like probably like 6 different like families there or whatever.
And from my experiences in Costa Rica so far, these few days, is everything closes like around fucking 10 p.m.
Yeah, 9 or 10.
Like super early, so it makes sense having a Denny's open, which here they call soda, which it's confusing for us because initially I was like, why are they selling so much fucking Coke out here?
Wait, what are you talking about? You're
The-
talking about Denny's and then
Denny's
you
the
said,
diner. Here they call them sodas. Do they not?
yeah, but you didn't.
That's what he said. Like a Denny's
You didn't
here is
explain it
sodas.
good.
Yeah, I need to get a better
You
explanation.
confused me, and I know what you're talking about.
Thanks for helping me out there. So the next topic would be,
Talk about McDonald's.
yeah, let's talk about McDonald's. That's a good experience. I liked it.
So on the way back from La Fortuna, we went to we were starving,
Yeah,
and
we were like 50 minutes away from Limon, I think.
which is kind of where we're staying.
Yeah, which is, I don't know. You explain it better.
So we found a McDonald's that was open.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, let's go here. It's like 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
So we go, and I'm like, oh, they have different menu items. Like, we have to try it because we're in a new country, you know.
Yeah.
We have to try the new McDonald's menu.
Yeah.
So we order some stuff. They have a lot of stuff that looks really good.
Yeah.
Like a cheese cup to dip your burger or your fries. They have the burger I got had like caramelized onions.
I just want to highlight the cheese cup was nacho cheese, which is fucking insanely addicting. Right?
Yeah, usually.
No way. Okay.
Usually. Anyways, so we order our meals, right? First of all, they have the chocolate vanilla swirl, which only very few McDonald's have, and I love that. So I got that.
The machine wasn't broken, by the way. It actually works there. Right?
Right. So W Costa Rica for that one.
Yeah.
And then So like I said, I ordered a burger. It had like some kind of white cheese. I don't know what it was because it was a name I never heard before, and it had,
It's called giggity cheese.
bruh. No, it's not. And it had caramelized onions, right?
Uh-huh.
The burger itself was okay. I didn't like it had like some sort of mustard sauce, which I didn't like. But other than that, it was good. Now the fries, I got like cheese and bacon fries with the same cheese sauce that he ordered a cup of. I do not like that cheese sauce.
You didn't like it at all?
I did not
It's
like it.
it's because just to be very clear, it's like nacho cheese, like the texture, but the flavor, I think it was like cheddar cheese. Not gonna lie, it's a little stronger than usual.
It's like Arby's cheese sauce, but not good. Arby's cheese sauce is
What if they never been
fire.
to Arby's?
Well, then they better go to Arby's and get a beef and cheddar with extra cheese sauce.
What if our audience is a bunch of beaners though?
I don't give a. Go find an Arby's, motherfucker.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Arby's was my favorite restaurant, like when I was a little kid, like
Uh-huh.
forever.
Okay,
And what did you think of your burger?
I just got the basic triple. Was it triple meat?
You got like a triple with bacon or whatever.
Yeah, I got the triple with bacon because you can't go wrong with having a lot of meat in your burger. I didn't want any fries, but for some odd reason, this chick was like all over the damn place. Gifted us some fries for free. I was like, okay. I didn't
On
pay for them.
accident.
And then between you and I think she gave me back like 1,000 colones, which is like $2.
She
And
did.
I didn't say shit.
She
I
did.
think she'll probably even give me like $4 back, like 4,000 colones, because she didn't know how to count, to be honest.
No, because he counted it, handed it to me, said count this. I recounted it
Yeah.
twice and said, yeah, this is how much it was. Handed it to her, and she handed us back 2,000 colones. And I'm like, we just counted it like 3 times. I know that was the right amount.
Girl math, we made money that night.
Yeah, facts. He gets it.
We made money.
Girl math. We can spend more now.
For real. Anyways, so going on the topic of food, I think out of all the days, today was the best day because we got like pizza, but the guy like straight up told me like we have margarita pizza, we have this not like I don't know cheese pizza, we have this pepperoni pizza, and there's other random pizza, but we wanted Hawaiian. The guy literally went out of his way to make us Hawaiian and like charged us for the price of like a regular pizza, which I thought was super cool.
Yeah.
And it was like I said before, it's like going to Papa John's or Pizza Hut, but add $4 to it. That's how much it was.
So how much did we pay for this large pizza?
So we paid for it wasn't even a large, it was like a medium pizza.
It's a large, but it is like a medium size in the US.
Yeah. So I would say that's like an 18 inches, you know?
Maybe. I don't think it was quite that big. 18 inches would be a large pizza.
Okay.
I think
Anyways,
it's like 14 probably.
14? Because okay. In terms of amounts of slices, it was literally 8 slices. So that's what I consider a medium pizza. Large is
Um
like 16. No?
I don't know where you're buying pizza that has 16 slices.
We live together, silly. Bronx Pizza,
Bronx Pizza has like 8 slices.
but they're huge. These were tiny. These were like Little Caesars pizza. I would say it was like the size of a Little Caesars hot and ready pizza.
Right. So it's technically large, but it's more like medium.
Anyways, that one was 12,000 colones, right? Which is times two, so it's like what is that?
It's about $24
Yeah, $24
converted. So it's similar
$24
to
for a
the
medium
US.
pizza.
Yeah.
Like I said, I never seen a $24 medium pizza in San Diego, and we live in an expensive ass city.
I honestly have no idea how much a medium pizza costs, but a lot of the other food is expensive, so I'm gonna assume yeah, it's a little more pricey than in San Diego.
Yeah, so if you do decide to come to Costa Rica, make sure to save up a lot of money because I'm calculating like 2 racks to spend here. That's with vehicle
Yeah.
included, gas, food, and everything.
Yeah. We're also gonna do some adventures. We're gonna do zip lining.
Yeah.
I really want to do like some sort of um like animal thing. I don't know the right word for it, but I want to go see animals. Like I want to see some sloths and some of the stuff in nature.
I
Maybe
think
like a night hike or
I
something.
think I think we should probably go to La Fortuna again because the guy literally said for $20 each, you're gonna do like 4 to 5 hours worth of like driving around, get to see animals, and you're really close to the volcano.
But I don't want to drive 5 hours there to drive around for 5 hours looking at stuff to drive back for 5 hours. I want to explore, and the shit that we're gonna do there, like I've said multiple times, we can do in places that are closer.
Okay, switching off topic because she's right. We're gonna talk about the Caribbean food. The second day that we like were here, which is what,
Well,
Tuesday, Monday,
it's really the first day because we traveled all day Sunday and then we got here late and we woke up
Monday.
Monday. We missed the hotel Airbnb breakfast. And that's when we tried the Caribbean food for the
So
first day.
Monday afternoon, let's say give or take Monday afternoon, we decided to uh go to a restaurant. Right? How was that experience for you?
Well, it's literally right outside this hotel. We were like, oh, let's stop here and try this Caribbean food. Because I've never had Caribbean food. Have, have you?
I want to backtrack a little bit. We actually walked for a while, or even took the chimney, right? And we were looking around at restaurants for like some sort of Costa Rican food. And then Aspen's like, "Oh, like the Costa Rican food is Caribbean because we saw a bunch of Caribbean food everywhere." But low key, I was looking at the prices for like a burger with fries. It was fucking insane, right? And then we came back to the hotel, and then there was Caribbean food for like way cheaper. And then we were like, "Okay, yeah, let's try it out," because I've never had Caribbean food. I know you have.
No, I haven't.
Never?
I literally just said that I haven't.
Oh yeah, you just said it right now. You're right.
You're such a faker. Um, yeah, so we got there. We ordered some drinks, and they were really good. The drinks were really, really good.
They were fresh.
It,
They were like,
it's like they literally went in the back and juiced the pineapples and poured it in a cup.
would you say they squeezed the pineapples or did they cut them up and put them in a blender?
You have to blend them. We make agua de piña at my work, and I know for a fact you have to blend it and squish it.
You don't think they just squeezed the pineapple like
You
a lime?
can't squeeze a pineapple like a lime.
No.
No,
So what's
I'd like
Caribbean
to see
about
you
that?
try.
Okay, so I got a dish called casado, which had a little bit of everything. It had white rice, it had beans, it had a salad. What else did it have? It had shrimp. I ordered it with shrimp, and it
With
had
Caribbean
like
sauce on it.
the Caribbean sauce is like I would say like the base is like tomato, honestly, but it's not like the red Italian tomato. It's like that natural like pinkish reddish tomato, and they leave chunks of it with like I would say a little bit of onion,
Some seasoning.
some seasoning, and it tastes very healthy. I was telling Aspen, I was like, if I'm really hungry, I would eat it again, but I would not have that. I would not order it again just to order it.
Yeah, so I had ordered so kind of similar to him, but I got seafood fried rice. So it had mussels, it had octopus, it had tilapia, it had shrimps.
It looked like she ordered fried rice. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, that's what I said. Fried rice
Fried rice.
with seafood in it.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Because when you think Caribbean, what do you think of?
I don't know, cause I'd never had it before.
I think of like ceviche and like fresh food like that.
Anyways, I had ordered seafood fried rice. Yeah, I did. Uh huh. It's fried rice with seafood. In case you missed
Okay,
it.
okay,
And then it came with some salad on the side,
okay.
and it came with some French fries. Which, if you've ever been to Costa Rica, you know that they give you French fries with everything.
But
They
that's the
will they
thing,
will give
like,
you spaghetti with French fries on the side.
okay, people. So when you think about Caribbean, don't you think about like fresh ass fucking fish and seafood? French fries, the word indicates it's from fucking France, okay? It's not French Caribbean, it's Caribbean, okay? That's what I was talking about earlier.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Where we put French fries in Caribbean food, that's from France.
Because that's what Costa Ricans do. It's a Costa Rica thing. Anyways, the food was good, but like he said, I wouldn't like choose to go there. But if I was really hungry, I would eat it. It's a lot of food, and it's good, but it's not like wow, I could eat 10 of these. You know, it's not like oh my god, I need it.
I'll be honest, they eat way too healthy here. I think we're so accustomed to like fatty foods. I was telling Aspen, I'm like, dude, like I think I'm missing like that saturated fat. Like, I'm missing that lard. I'm missing those like greasy ass foods. But I think it's their lifestyle here. That's what they eat, you know. So we got to respect it, try it, and then respectfully, ugh, don't want to try it again.
I honestly like it. I like eating light. I like the fruits. I like. We actually haven't had a lot of the food that I had here last time, but we're in a completely different part. So like last time we would eat like rice and beans and eggs for breakfast every day and like super fresh fruit. And we haven't really experienced that here, so it's kind of not what I'm used to. But I really like that kind of stuff, like just eating light and like normal. And then have like a treat once in a while. Like today we had pizza, but we've been eating clean the whole time.
Yeah, but just a little bit about myself. I'm Mexican, and we eat like shit. And I'm not gonna lie, I always have everything with chips. Like totopos, like that shit's fucking fried. Let's be honest here. We miss fried food. And if they fry anything, they fry fucking plantain. And Aspen doesn't like plantain, and I barely like the taste of it, to be honest. So it's like they eat extremely healthy compared to us.
You're a liar. You love plantain. You've been telling me the whole time that you love plantain, and we bought 5 of them.
Okay, we did buy 5 of them, but that's because I love them a special way with the la lechera. The way they eat it here, they don't eat it with fucking la lechera. They just fry them and serve them like a tortilla. It's very different with the style that I like. I like with like a lot of fucking sweets or a lot of fat, to be honest. What do you think?
I think they're fucking nasty. And we couldn't find bananas anywhere.
What's nasty?
All the like little huts on the street where they sell the fruit. Plantains, 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 plantains. Zero bananas. I'm like, bro, I just want fucking bananas.
Well, I just want to clarify. It tastes nasty for us because it's too fucking healthy, to be honest. That's my thought on that.
I think it's just a preference and I don't like it. It has nothing to do with it being healthy.
Okay, jumping on to the next topic because I want to go to bed and be happy with, the future wifey here. So the hot springs. Hot spring was pretty fucking cool for me. I don't know how Aspen felt. Initially, I think she was not for it because she has a better experience than I have. But it was literally life changing for me, for sure. What do you think? You want to start it with the story? How we got there? How are you laughing?
um, the hot spring was not very hot, and it was
Bro.
a waterfall, not a hot spring.
Okay.
But I'm not fully hating. It's just not what I thought we were going to do. So I was like, when we got there, I was like, motherfucker, you know?
You're pissed, let's be
I
honest.
was low key irritated because I'm like, what the fuck is this? I thought we were coming to a hot spring to fucking chill and relax, and it's a fucking river full of pokey rocks that we literally had to climb through, and
Let
it's
me let me
packed.
Google this because you are
It's not
not
it's
correct.
it's not even like a hot spring either that you like go to. It's literally on private land that people busted open the fence, and people and the locals just are always there.
Okay, so a hot spring is a hypothermal spring or geothermal spring. That was pretty fucking geothermal to me.
Okay, it was warm.
Okay.
It was warm, right?
It's a spring produced by the emergence of a geothermal heated groundwater onto the surface of the earth. That's basically what it is. Let me see. And the first hot spring that you see here is in Costa Rica. Look at this. It says, for these same reasons, avoid opening your mouth and eyes in underwater. We're fucked. We're fucked. I was opening my eyes all the time.
Bruh. The point is, it's not what I expected, and it's not like a cute little place that you go to where they have hot springs. It was like a local spot, and it's just not what I expected. So I was irritated because I wanted to go relax, and then I was like, oh, we're gonna fucking climb through this fucking waterfall full of fucking pointy rocks, and the current was super strong. I almost ate shit, and yeah, it was nice. I just at first I was mad. What did you just Google?
Okay, guys. So I'm gonna tell you guys from my point of view because I think I would do a little bit better in terms of explaining
I said
the
my
experience.
point of view.
I'm gonna explain my
Like you
point of
said
view.
yours.
I know. Nobody can explain my point of view better than me, right?
You said you can explain mine better than me.
I'm just gonna explain it from a person that's never been to a hot springs before,
Okay.
from a Mexican point of view. Okay. So basically, when we got there, obviously it was shit because we didn't know where we were going. Okay, so when you don't know where you're going, you're gonna be bitter and like fucking like irritated a little bit. That's normal. But the good thing is that we can coexist and like digest that emotion and move forward. So we parked the car. We paid someone we paid somebody like $10, which I think is cheap for taking care of your car like all day. That's super cheap. San Diego, they do that for like what?
$30.
$30, so 3 times cheaper than there. Um, Long story short, I spoke to the guy. He didn't seem like he was from Costa Rica. He seemed like he was from Argentina, and the guy was like super nice. He was like, "Oh, where there's a right and a left," and I was like, "Which one would you want to go?" And he was like, "I will go to left." But we walked down there, and guess what? There is no left. There is just a right.
There was. He's missing the point because there was a hot spring on the left, but it's one you had to pay for. There was multiple hot springs there that you had to pay for.
Why don't you say anything?
He wanted to go to the free one, which is on the right, which is private property with the fence busted open.
If you would have said anything, I would have said, "Okay, let me pay for it." We were already there. I
I
was
told
already trying to
you.
get the experience out of the way. From my experience going to the water springs, it was nice because it was first of all natural. Second of all, even if it did look like like a waterfall, whatever, like you can tell that the rocks or whatever was there before was paved by these hot springs because it was nice and smooth. Yes, there's a shitload of rocks that are pointing, but that's natural. Like you're in like a natural environment. There's gonna be random stuff on the ground that you don't want to step on. So as long as there's no glass, we're good. So as we got onto the side that we wanted to be at, or deeper into the hot springs, it kept on getting warmer and warmer. It wasn't scorching hot, but it was a good like experience in my opinion. Plus, on top of that, it was like you literally needed to do a mission before getting there. It was a mission, honestly. We had 2 phones. We had the car keys that weren't recommended. The guy literally told me like, if you take that, you'll lose that. So leave it in the car.
Yeah, he did. And then we took it anyways.
Yeah, we took it anyways. I'm very untrustworthy. I'm not gonna leave unless it was like the money behind, which I didn't really care. I was like, all right, I paid this guy. He's not gonna steal from me, hopefully. But the phones, we're not gonna fucking leave them in the car.
Yeah.
Like that's how we're gonna go back to the States. And the keys, you're not gonna get the keys yourself or else. Like I paid quite a bit of money for that to get stolen, so I'm taking the keys. So I think it was a pretty fun experience for me. And then I took pictures and videos, and we can share that later. So follow Aspen on all social platforms if you want to see those videos. It was pretty rad, and so far,
You can follow him on TikTok.
yeah, you can follow me on TikTok. Don't have Instagram, but you can follow her on Instagram, on Snapchat, on anything,
I don't use Snapchat. You can follow me on TikTok and Instagram.
on Discord, on YouTube. And I think that's going to be the end of the video. If you guys want to follow us, please subscribe, like, and share this video. This is our first video, and hopefully, we create more content for you guys while we're in Costa Rica.
Yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else to say.
Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, okay, so you can get a notification for the next video. I'm hoping this video is going to be uploaded by Friday.
I'm not editing this video while we're on vacation. It's gonna come out after we get home.
Friday of next week,
Okay.
which is right now it's the 18th. So at least you'll have something by Christmas. And if you subscribe, you're going to see the Christmas story as well. And the rest of the trip for Costa Rica. So that's going to be very fun.
Yep.
On the next episode, we're going to talk about the stuff that we bought in Costa Rica and all the crazy stories we're making here, to be honest.
Yeah, and all the things we're gonna do.
Want to make sure it's clean and straightforward, and hopefully I can speak better and listen better.
Yeah, so next time we'll talk about zip lining and snorkeling or whatever we decide to do. So
Yeah.
oh, there goes the lights. So subscribe.
Blame it on the Airbnb again. Shit.
This fuck ass Airbnb.
Yeah, terrible.
Okay. Subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like, and we'll see you next time.
Make me famous.